Hello and welcome to Tech Server Nerd with brand new news out of the wonderful, wacky place that we know as California. Yes, California should abolish parenthood in the name of equity. Oh boy, we're getting into it today. If California is ever going to achieve true equity, the state must require parents to give away their children. Today's Californians often hold up equity, the goal of a just society completely free from bias, as our greatest value. Governor Gavin Newsom makes decisions through an equity lens. Institutions from dance ensembles to tech companies have publicly pledged themselves to equity. But their promises are no match for the power of parents. Fathers and mothers with great wealth and education are more likely to transfer these advantages to their children, compounding privilege over generations. As a result, children are less advantaged parents face an uphill struggle. Social mobility has stalled and democracy has been corrupted. More Californians are abandoning the dream. A recent Public Policy Institute of California poll found declining belief in the notion that you can get ahead through hard work. My solution: making raising your own children illegal. Illegal is simple, and while we wait for the legislation to pass, we can act now. The rich and the poor should trade kids. The homeowners might swap children with their homeless neighbors. Yes. Oh, the cope. Now I recognize that some naysayers will dismiss such a policy as ghastly, even totalitarian. No shit, really. But my proposal is quite modest, a fusion of traditional philosophy and today's most common political obsessions. In his Republic, Plato... Sorry guys, I'm trying, but man, they're going to like Socrates and Plato. All right. In his Republic, Plato adopted Socrates' sage advice: the children be possessed in common, that no parent will know his own offspring or any child his parent, in order to defeat nepotism and create citizens loyal not to their sons but to society. Yes, this sounds totally great if we were in North Korea. Like, I would love for everyone to submit to society rather than family. All right. Today, a policy of universal orphanhood aligns with powerful social trends that point to less interest in family. Californians are slower to marry and are having fewer children. Our birth rate is at an all-time low. My proposal also should be politically unifying, fitting hand in glove with the most cherished policies of progressives and Trumpians alike. Trumpians. The left's introduction to anti-racism and gender identity in schools faces bitter backlash from the parents. Ending parenthood would end the backlash. We could teach kids whatever we want. We just gotta get rid of the parents. I wish I thought about this. Wow. Helping to dismantle white supremacy and outdated gender norms. Democrats also would have the opportunity to build a new pillar for the safety net, a child raising system called foster care for all. Over on the right, Republicans are happy to jettison parents' rights in pursuit of their greatest passions, like violating migrant rights. I don't even know. There's human rights. There's one type of rights, people. Human rights. There aren't migrant rights. There aren't white rights, black rights, left rights, right rights. Human rights, only rights that exist. Once you've gone so far as to take immigrant children from their parents and put them in a border concentration camp, it's a short walk from separating all families from their progeny. Okay, so y'all were pissed about that, which is like kind of fucked up, but those kids are being fucking trafficked. Like, majority of those kids are being trafficked. We're talking... All right, guys, sorry. This phone's acting weird and I got cut off. So it's a short walk to separating all Americans from their progeny. So The thing is, okay, so yes, that is horrible to separate kids from parents. Some of those kids are being trafficked. Those aren't all those kids' parents. You know, it's what it is. But the fact to say that was horrible for them, but now you're recommending it for the rest of society, like the rest of society should now have the horrible thing done to it. You hated, like, are we that nihilistic at this point that it's just like, well, other people's life sucks, so we're just gonna make every life suck. Life sucks, and then we're just gonna make shitty for everyone. All right, universal orphanhood also dovetails nicely with the pro-life campaign to end abortion rights. In fact, a suggestion from Justice Amy Coney Barrett during a recent case that could overturn Roe inspired this column. She posited that abortion rights are no longer necessary because all 50 states now have safe haven laws, allowing women to turn their babies over to the authorities after birth. My proposal would merely make that mandatory, such handovers of the baby state. This is absolutely ridiculous. The amount of crack that this person smoked this morning before writing this article is just beyond me. Perhaps such coercion sounds dystopian, but just imagine the solidarity that universal orphanhood would create. Wouldn't children raised in one system find it easier to collaborate on global problems? Now, I don't expect universal support for universal orphanhood. A few contrarians lost in the empty chasm between American extremes might object to this rational proposal, unemotional, rational proposal. This person thinks that their idea is rational. This person is a crackhead. They are smoking so much crack. I don't even know how that much crack gets smuggled into the United States to think that this is a good idea. They might argue that pursuing your own conception of family is fundamental to freedom. They also may suggest that people don't really want to start or finish at the same point in life. They may even say that what we really desire is what the title orphan from the musical Annie demanded. I didn't want to be just another orphan, Mr. Warbucks. I wanted to believe I was special. But don't pay for those critics any mind, because they just can't see how our relentless point of equity might birth a brave new world. Joe Matthews writes the connecting column for Zocala Public. Anyway, these people are insane. This guy is so far out there on crack. Like this is the type of stuff. This is why we can't have nice things. We can't have rational fucking conversations with people who think stealing children from parents on every basis is okay. Like, this is not okay. These people are insane. Anyone who would wake up and think that this is a good idea, this is an atrocity of human rights. This is why it's hard to take some progressives seriously, because they literally just want to shit on human rights. It is retarded. Absolutely retarded. Anyway, so in conclusion, California is fucking insane, and the person who wrote this needs to go and get a mental check and probably check into some type of sober house, because it's not good to smoke that much crack, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. Tech Server Nerd out.